Afternoon traders, and welcome to another live session. And we're here right on the US Open, right on the dot. And we're looking at US 30, 3-minute time frame, our favorite time frame for scalping, of course. We analyze on the 15 as well. And we're just waiting to see what the Open is going to play like. Looking at US 30 here, looking to form a nice second leg W. See what's going to move on the Open. Dropped a load of pips this morning in London. See? A nice M pattern. They're hitting some good resistance. Now we're looking to get back up to this 35377 level. Looking at our RSI for confirmation. Waiting for this initial market spiking that goes off. You can see. Dip down, waiting for this trend line break. Looking good. And we've already hit our initial TP. About 200 points. We're just going to see how this is going to play out. RSI is into the neutral zone at the moment. See how this plays out. Those are the first 15 minutes, things fluctuate, and usually unless there's a massive reversal, you're probably good for 100 points either way on the Open is what we kind of like to play for. But we're just looking at this formation, waiting for this center leg to form. So we've got a 56% messing around neutral zone, bearish zone at the moment. Just wait for this to settle down. We've got a nice support zone here, 3533. The markets have taken their lead from China that had the big drop overnight with all the news, and looks like US markets following suit at the moment. There's a nice waiting game. Our baseline is telling us, we're in the right direction. But this nice little pullback on a heavy support zone. Like I say, we're looking to catch these 200 points again. We've got an area of resistance here, then some more minor resistance, then there's a bigger trend line break. Then we're back up to our pivot point today. We're looking at trying to get back to 3, 5, 4, 7, 3 zone, ideally. But we just scalp it one section at a time. We're live here streaming from London, and we've got guys online over in Canada and the US as well. And we're covering all zones today. If anybody wants to shout out a request, you can do. We'll have a look at whichever thing you want to scalp. US 30 again, keeping spiking, it's nice. We're still looking, we've got more momentum to the upside, waiting for some confirmation before we get in again. If we get this pattern, obviously we're looking at a TP2 around this area here for the next resistance zone. We're not greedy, go for 100, 200 points a move on this time frame. We're looking more like, say, 65% bullish momentum at the moment. The good thing is we've still lots of daily volume left. We've achieved 55% overall, as you can see on our dashboard. So there's still plenty of room. So we spent most of the morning in the London session bearish. And just a quick check on our economic calendar that we use. We traded on this morning. And there's a bit of medium impact news, 5 minutes, then 20 minutes. But again, we're not going to have too much bearing at the moment. Just to see how these pan out though. If we get a good result, then obviously that's going to help our cause in US 30 coming back up to these levels. Again, we don't really take trades while we're in the neutral zone. We know this is a spike time these first 10-15 minutes. Minutes to go, Chicago PMI. Start to look at the news as well. The two major. So far so good. Now sat in all the trend lines. Just waiting for some more confirmations. We look at our new trend bar at the bottom here. Yeah, this is another confirmation we've added just recently. This is giving you a good idea of the bigger trend, and also when to exit trade as well. say, all these indicators are indicators you can find in TradingView, but we've packaged them together for everybody, tweaked them a little bit, and that's part of our trading system that you get access to when you join our Discord group, and also obviously you can join in on the live sessions that we do as well, and Zoom calls. So information's on the website, in the chat there, www.mohawkforex.com. We're on Instagram as well, all the links so you can see below. And if you like how we scalp and how we show it, then obviously like, subscribe and share this channel as well. We're a new channel. We've been doing our Discord group for a few years now, but we just started our YouTube channel, and we want to share how we do our 3-minute scalping. So yeah, drop us a comment, likes. And if you want more information on how to join the group, then you can go to the website. So you can see how this drop performs now. We're going to get this nice center, and you see when we draw these patterns out, once you've identified a pattern, it's far easier to see where we're going to be going to. US 30 is pretty much kept the pattern play so far. Again, remember, we're not financial advisors. This is purely for entertainment purposes, using your own risk management, etc. I'm just showing you how, and with the group, we like to take our scalping trades. And like I say, most days we'll look to take maybe 20, 30 trades on one particular thing. Could be US 30, could be NAS, could be gold, silver, oil. There are kind of our favourites, the indices. We do Dogecoin, we do Tesla, and we do Bitcoin obviously as well. We can look at all those in a bit. Like I say, for the opens, we like to focus on the major indices. So for the European London Open, we focus on DAX. And for US Open, obviously it's the US 30, sometimes SP 500, but mostly we like to stick with US 30. So there we go, there's our first news video, which I did a little, so yeah, PMI, it's worse than expected for Chicago PMI. So let's look at the charts now and see what we get. We get a move to the downside. I can zoom in here. There you go. There's the movement to the downside. That would have been a nice little scalp. These are the kind of things we like to trade. So you can see the effect the fundamentals have on the PMI. Been on there, and there you go. Let's see, 100 points, and it's good because this has now helped consolidate our wave. So once you get into trading fundamentals, she can teach you structure in the market, explain why things move how they do, and how powerful fundamentals are over TA. When you combine the two, then your win rate improves a hell of a lot. You see now we've got a strong bearish momentum. Everything's dropping. Look at that wick, beautiful, beautiful wick. And it's actually hit what would have been our TP here in our breakout zone. Look at that, perfect. So from that news being called out, that was a drop of 400 points. But the team in our Discord group just took that trade. So well done to the guys who took that trade. That's a nice spike.
Nice one on gold and silver on that one.
Perfect. Welcome aboard.
Oh, it's a nice trade.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
Knocked out, take profit on both.
Yeah, that RSI broke our neutral zone, broke our baseline. So yeah, all good. You know, and this is just a medium impact, but that worked really well. 66. So yeah, quite a bit. And now we've got the consumer confidence coming up in 11 minutes. The CB consumer confidence. And again, they're looking for better than expected. Again, this nice drop now, so we'll see if we can redraw our wave pattern. We still know this is going to come good, but it's on the support zone now. So we'll stick with US 30 at the moment.
I have fun with the indices. I like my metals.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out, the consumer confidence, if that has a big impact. So they're saying 129, so 124 looking at it to be worse than expected actually. This could be good for gold and silver if it does go lower than 124.
Absolutely.
Let's have a quick look at gold. How did that play? Yeah, that was a nice buy on that news. As we expected. Here we go. That would have been your buying point there. A nice break. That was good. Yeah, another 100, 150 points. Our TP there. Would have been our level. It's up to you which way you want to trade it. You go with the trend of the news, trade the indices, go opposite with gold and silver. $39.20 again. Of course, this means now when we do enter a bar, we can lower our TP1. Neutral zone. We're looking for a re-entry here in a minute. If the RSI is broken at 24, we could just hold off until the next news. See if it's going to come down to 3525. We've got TP set on the way back up. When that happens, so now we're still bearish looking to sell, and like news has had quite a lot of impact. This is the big one though, 8 minutes to go. The confidence. Forex Factory, it's saying 122, so even less. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But we know actual is greater, and for the currency, the low expectation is worse, but should be good for gold and silver. So this is why, you know, you wouldn't take a trade at the moment. You're not looking to take a trade right now with the news so close. Going to wait and see the result, and we're either going to go to the downside here for another 100, 200 points, or see if we get a break back to our trend line. Still very bearish, that uses a big impact. Minutes to go, and then we'll have a look at gold and silver. What are you looking at, Justin? Are you looking at gold, silver for this? Your preference?
Absolutely. You already know. I've got to where that's literally the only thing that I trade. It moves so fast. Yes, it's volatile, but the more that you learn it, learn the market characteristics and the way that it behaves, especially in times of fundamentals, it's worth it to just sit there and watch that because the returns are so great.
Yeah, US 30 is good because it takes a little bit longer. That was quite a fast move for US 30. It moves fast, obviously, when it's actually in this right session, but as we know, US 30 moves a lot slower when it's outside of a session, and it gives you some time to get in the trade. So yeah, gold and silver definitely move quicker. But now we've got a rejection look out of the oversold zone. So now it's we're hanging around this 353 0 level. Obviously, it's now waiting for the and that's 100. Now as we're waiting for that W pattern look, and it moved over and came, was in the end. It's good. And then look at that massive drop again, affected by the news. As well. behind our support line perfectly. Got 3 minutes to go. Down here, you know, it's quite a hard thing. That rejection, beautiful. So we're back to neutral. 43 on the RSI. Says, you know, not going to trade while we're so close to a major news. Our target idea is to get back up to our breakout zone here, 3, 5, 4, 7, 8. By the end of the day, like I say, US 30 just seems to follow China. So we've got a break across our RSI line. I'm almost tempted, but we've got to wait. Wait for more confirmation. Wait for this news. Our trend is finished now. The bulk of the trend, you see how it perfectly synced up to the start of the center of the W, but it ends here. Look, perfect. Tell you, if you was in a sell from here, then that's the time to end if you are holding. Like I say, but not a lot of us hold too much on here. We like to get in and out. It's the whole idea behind our kind of system. But as you can see, if you wanted to be a holder, even on a small time frame, it's possible with the, you know, setup we've got. There we go. Countdown. Which way it's going to go. This is the exciting thing. That's why we like it. Why we like to deal in fundamental. Go, so it's come out, look.
Like on gold and silver.
Well, it's an expected 113.8. And there's your drop. There's your TP. And then you see this action, this price action. Watch for this, beautiful. 13. Let's look at gold. Wow, it's a nice spike again on gold. Beautiful. Again, another 100-point move there. Nice and easy. Wait for it. That's gonna, yeah, gonna push. First 30. Gonna revisit our breakout zone here. RSI just turning down. Again, that was another successful scalp. Look at gold go, beautiful. This is what we like to see on the news. Perfect, 200 points. More reaction to it. Yeah, it's quite a big drop. The lowest level since February. A decrease in July and a drop even more. US 30 is just doing a little bit of SL hunting. The momentum's going to be to the down. Gold again. Yep. Gold hit our TP there. Almost at TP2. Check on NAS. Same reaction. This is the cool thing, that it's going to bounce. Got a W here, look, we're looking for it to bounce back. Our minor resistance zone before dropping again. Maybe down to 15507 level. There's some good re-entries here. You could have caught all these cells here, 1, 2, and a third one here. Each one 100 points. Again, that's all we look for. Bring silver into the mix as well. So I had a nice run on our previous news. below the trend lines now, hitting our pivot zone, hitting our flat baseline. And we're going to see a break behind this, and we're going to get a bounce. So we've got TPs either way. We're going to look for this zone here, or we're going to look for this zone here. Again, while we're in the neutral zone, no trades, just waiting. First 30 is now pulling up a little bit. Again, about to hit resistance. RSI crossed our baseline. Again, for people a bit more risk adverse, you could have gone in here for a little scalp. Watch our resistance zone. Going to be a short W leg. Yeah, she's nice now. Looking for another entry now, and again it's another 100 points in the buy. US 30. It's going to hit our TP. Beautiful. There you go. Hit our take profit. I'd like to post that in our group. And if you join our Discord group, we shout out setups like this all the time, all day, pretty much. Asian session as well is covered. And we tend to stick, like I say, to the smaller time frames. There we go, look at that push. Beautiful, beautiful. And on the RSI now we're approaching what, 63. Yeah. So again, hit our breakout zone, what we identified as our take profit. And if we break out of here, then we're back up. We're back up to 35447. This is the good thing about focusing on one particular thing. We have so many things we can trade. Like I say, Justin likes trading silver, gold. I like trading US 30 and oil, and also DAX. The other guys, Neil, they like doing DAX as well. And we like doing the Asian indices. But the idea is you've really got to focus on one particular thing, learn how it moves, especially during fundamental times as well. Get to know these patterns. This is a nice move here. Look, as soon as we see a nice breakout of the RSI, we're going to look to catch this. 100 points. That's both TPs hit. So we've got a win on the PMI news, we've got a win on the CB news, and then we've got two entries here, all within the space of like 1 hour. Momentum's good now, 81%. Beautiful. Now we're hitting our TP3. And these points of interest, which we have as part of our package, are all solidly based on support and resistance zones. And it's all worked out for you. What you're going to do is wait for the confirmation. That's the whole idea. And don't be greedy. Get in and out. Again, we spiked that level there. And again, that would have been another 100-point win. Still pushing. There's a great second leg now. And usually we like to see a re-entry point before we get overbought. Let's see if we get that far. Perfect. Now it's retesting our take profit 3. Look at that candle. That's the kind of bullish candles I like to see. Even got a nice little extra bull signal there.
Had people DMing me as of late, wanting to see charts and entry points based on the trades that I've took. I wish I had time to do that, but at the end of the day, it's really simple. It's a strategy that's built around these indicators, and we've got multiple points of confluence with the entire suite.
Right.
And all you do is follow the strategy. If you follow the strategy, you'll turn results, you'll turn profits. I drive for 11 hours a day, right? And Neil, I help out with the back end of the YouTube. I also do some personal things. So my day is pretty stacked. I wish I could go back and plot entries on charts and show everybody, but the indicators, the strategy, it's all straightforward. Follow it to a T, profit.
Yeah, you got it. That's it.
Whenever I try and get aggressive, or I hold something, and it ends up biting me. So the more you do it, the more you get bit, you start to learn, okay, let me wait. Sit on your hands. But back test whatever you trade, just like I trade silver and gold. Back test whatever you trade.
Yeah.
And especially with these indicators, it'll point out key points in the market where you've got high momentum and velocity movement. Just like silver and gold, 2,000 hours to 2,200 hours. Every night we get a spike that could potentially, and in some cases does change the direction of the entire currency for the day, the currency or CFD. But just back test it and look at it. Then you'll know what time you need to be looking to take a position or what time you need to be looking to get in the market. If you see that it's ranging and it's a tight 5-10 pip range, then don't mess with it. Wait till you have a lot more volatility and momentum in the market where you can actually cover your realistic take profit areas.
Yeah.
And use the indicators to your advantage. It gives you everything right in front of you. Sit down, study it, learn it, back test it. You'll start to grow with it.
That's it. You're right. It's all about being realistic with your, expectations. And we know now, after years of doing this, of when to get in and out of the market. Stealth all the way.
In addition to that, I mean, everybody falls for this fallacy of Instagram profits. You see somebody that made $10,000 trading. Well, you know, that's all well and good. Why don't you sit there and look at what their entry point and what their exit point was, and then you see how high their lot was. And you're like, okay, so they're only going for 10 pip moves or 5 pip moves. They're swinging heavy on their entries or on their lot size. But they fall for it, and they're like, well, I've got to have 1,000 pips in order to get that. No, you don't. Look at those. Look at what they post. You'll see what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's so many people misleading and giving you false hope. I mean, yeah, and if you've got a big, massive account, you know, then obviously you can achieve that eventually. But you know, we trade with realistic lot sizes, realistic size accounts, and obviously we encourage everyone to start with a demo account and grasp the system before they move on to a live account. And this is what we do in the group. We try and help everybody get to that level, so it's a smooth transition between trading demo and trading live, which is always the biggest fear for a lot of people. You know, we get asked all the time, how long do I trade on demo? Is it too long, too short? You know, do I change my system and strategy when I go live? And the answer is no, you know, but only by practice and being in a group such as ours, where everyone has each other's back and we help each other as much as we can.
I tell everybody, especially people that I've mentored, start with whatever you're, first of all, whatever you're willing to lose. All right. Do a demo account with that. Be realistic. If you're gonna go live on the account, you're gonna put $500 in it, and you're gonna put $1,000 in it. Start with a demo with $500 or $1,000, and turn that demo into $10,000, and then start over and do that again, and do that again, and do that again, until you're comfortable and you're consistently turning that $500 account, $1,000 account into 10,000, 20,000.
That's it.
Do that over and over. And once you get that ingrained, then put your money in the account and trade exactly as you were.
Yeah, perfect. And that's the sound advice, and that's the advice we would try and give, you know, again, good solid advice, because all of us who are mentors in this group have all, you know, experienced the bad, from trading, being greedy, you know, thinking we're invincible. We all have that feeling of adulation when you take some big wins, and eventually, like Justin says, it bites you back, and you have to be humbled and regroup and go again. So this is what we bring to our, you know, our live sessions now, and to our group, is our experience, so people don't fall into the same traps.
You know, back on the same subject. Don't fall for everything you see on Instagram, because that $10,000 profit, it could have been $10,000 in the hole on a $11,000 account.
You got it.
So, you know, you see the profit screen from MT4 or IC markets, but you don't see what it took to get there. There's very few people that post charts along with profit screens.
That's so true. Yeah, that's sound advice.
We've all blown accounts. We've all had our bad days. But at the point where I started getting a lot more successful with it is whenever I started investing in my education, and I started back testing. And that's the two biggest things. If you're going to be successful in this, you have to educate yourself. And there's nothing better than a mentorship. I've been involved with this one with Roy for the last 2 years, over 2 years now. We've been doing this. And I failed and failed and failed. I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars that I blew until I started investing in my education. And even after that. But it was all a lesson, a learning experience at the end of the day. Why did I lose? I lost because I was being aggressive and I wasn't following the strategy. The minute that I go back to the basics and I start following the strategy to a T, not being aggressive, that's when I win.
That's it, and it's being humbled and resetting your expectations. I mean, we're very mechanical now with how we scalp, you know, but it does take a bit of practice to get there, and a lot of discipline. And that's the most crucial thing, because you see something hit target pretty quickly, like we've seen here. We've hit 3 TPs, you know, and you just want more and more and more, and it's knowing when to back off, leave alone, and then choose something else to trade or go on demo. It's all those kind of outside disciplines that people never ever teach you. It's not just looking at a chart. There's the psychological aspect of it is a big thing when it comes to scalping, particularly.
Psych aspect is huge.
Yeah,
you can make huge profits in minutes, but you can also blow huge profits in minutes if you're not proper with it.
we've done it. Yeah, nice pullback now. Look at this. Nice. Eyes coming down.
I'm on $5 in a matter of about 30 minutes. That will humble you. That'll bring you to your knees.
Yeah. Yeah, and make you reevaluate. I think we do a good job. We do a good job of getting in and out, taking our profits, and then resetting for the next day.
Yeah, I stopped holding. I've got the mental stop loss in place. It gets to a certain point, I'm holding it. But I've got a lot better with, okay, so wait for the setups, wait for the confirmations, wait for the confluence, wait for the signals, and then take your trade. Set the realistic take profit, and all I have to do is just put my phone down. At that point, I know I've got my analysis correct, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 of the positions or trades that I post in the Discord all hit take profit. You see that green bar on the left-hand side of that profit screen? That means it's hit my take profit. That means I got my stuff correct.
Yeah.
And if it went further, good. That's fine. Let it do what it's going to do. All I care about is that I have my analysis correct and it reached the take profit.
You got it. You got it. You already here that would have had 3, would have the win on the buy, win on the sell, the buy back again.
Nice.
In conjunction with that.
Nice little sell on the silver. I like that breakout zone because if you're just ranging, you get to the top, you get a nice rejection, and take it down to the center.
Yeah.
Take it down to the kaijin, take it down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Ride with it.
Yeah, it's good on silver. Look at that. We've formed a nice. We're looking at a nice W pattern here.
Yep. Well, we're going back to the top side. We're just waiting for that entry.
We're going back to 24.16, we hope.
I'm looking at 24.20.
Yeah.
Remember, we get that next spike. What's gold doing? Same thing.
Yeah, we're about there. Look, 24.20.
That W setting up on gold. Rejection on kaijin.
We've got one on silver here as well.
Let me wait till that RSI pops out of the neutral zone. What, 18, 10 minutes.
That's what we're looking for here, look, as well. Looking for a pullback, that neutral.
Look at 18, 14, 50 on that one.
You're on gold, have a look. Gold, oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah, 18, 14, 50 puts you just south of that breakout line, north of the wave trend, north of the neutral resistance. I may modify it if we get back up and reject off neutral resistance. Man, what am I looking at on silver?
Yeah, we're just going to wait for it to, like you say, come out of the neutral zone. I'm 48 now.
So 29.72.
And we've had some good
entry at 24.100.
Had some good entry points on the sell as well.
Yep. Modify. Modify. What are we looking at? 20.
Gold, we're looking at 1814.75 and then 1818.
If you're gonna scalp it up, I look for 1814.500 or 1814.50.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm setting.
Silver's pulling up. I'm looking at get it back over here. I'm looking at 24,100 for a take profit on silver.
Yeah, I've got 1814.75 and 1818.35 for a TP2 if it forms this. And that's the previous high that we've had just before London. It was retested. Look at that. Retested
Gold spiked up to 1815 at the top side of our breakout zone. So
yeah,
I'm pulling back from there 50 pips, and I'll just take it out there. That'll be 4 trades and done for the day right there.
That's it. That's what you need to do. Yeah, I can see here. Look from yesterday. Look, it retested 18. Look, 1, 2, 3. Are we going to see another one? You're right, so all you got to do is 3 or 4 trades on each a day.
I drive a lot, so I typically like to keep it at 3 to 4 trades a day. But in the event that I'm off and I can actually sit and watch it, I'll do 7, 8, 10 a day.
Yeah. They say gold look is ranging, getting ready to make the break. If it goes above the neutral zone, then we're in for the buys on silver, and again wait for a pop out the neutral zone, and we're in for buys on gold. So look at US 30. There you go. That's pullback time. Great. So we can clear all this off now. We're looking for a bounce.
I finally get out of this rain. Coming to you live just out of Nashville, Tennessee.
And I'm here in cloudy London. Summer's over. It's
definitely cloudy.
Summer's over, but that means more trading. That's a good thing.
I'm driving through the bit of the hurricane that made landfall.
Wow.
Been in it since last night. Oh yeah, nice spike up on silver and gold.
Yep, just as US 30 continues dropping, it's got to break our line, break our neutral zone to be confirmed as another sell. And we can go in for another. We're about to get another 100 on US 30 yet. Just on the neutral.
Looks like it's wicking both ways on gold.
I had the W, which I'll draw again. There we go. Now we're looking for the going to reject. Look, as I said.
Yeah, Texas service sector outlook, Dallas Fed today. Dallas Fed's right now.
Yeah.
Apparently it's bad because it's driving them up.
Yep. Gold's on its way. Yeah, it's going to break for that neutral zone. Wait for the break.
Break and close above 24.
Our dashboard's great though. It's one of our best features that we've got that Neil created. It's you know, all the information you need on there. You can see, look, current volume. Our daily volume is 63%. the fight of the bulls and the bears, what phase we're in, the trend. Obviously, we're range at the moment, the sessions. It's great. It's just a one-stop. It saved me looking at so many different websites and TV channels to get all the information that I need just to confirm and help on the scalping. It's great.
Cuts down your analysis time too. There's a lot of information to one streamlined, clean package. Really eases the burden of technical analysis.
Yeah, we're just going to build this channel. We're just looking forward to building this channel. We're going to stream live as many times as we can. Obviously, our day, especially my day, split between mentoring, doing one-to-ones, and inside our Discord group, all our setups. And when we have the time, we'll do live sessions like we're doing now, and slowly build this channel up. Anybody who's watching, please like, subscribe, drop us a comment, drop us a request,
share it,
support the channel. Yeah.
Long bullish close on silver. Beautiful breaking, about to break. Well, Kaijin dipped up.
A nice W on gold. Silver, yep, following. So it's nice when they sync. It doesn't always happen, but most of the time there is a correlation between silver and gold and the way they move. Risk 30 now.
Lags behind the other. Typically, most of the time, gold drags silver up with it. But then you got sometimes where gold lags a little bit and silver's actually in front of it.
Yeah, I was right. You see, US 30 just bounced nicely off our neutral zone. Just waiting for that. Got our breakout line there. Reset. I do like the new RSI. It's great. It's
oh yeah,
bang on. And obviously, if you want, within the indicator, you can change that to a MACD or a BACD. Yeah, stochastic
indicator.
Yeah, stochastic. Yeah, you can combine them, have them all on the chart. Change it now. I'll show you the momentum. There's the momentum.
Everything's packed down into 3 indicators where you don't have to pay for the enhanced package for trading view. It's nice and streamlined, loads up quick.
There we go. We've got momentum. So buy, sell, buy as it crosses each time. Sell, sell, buy. All winners. You can just follow that if you want to. Whichever one, they all work really well. It depends which one catches your eye. That's what it's all about. Me, I'm an RSI man, always have been, but they're all great. And the good thing is we like to do continuation trades that not a lot of people identify. Always the hardest thing when price is in a certain trend is, am I too late? Am I going to get in? Is there room? Do I enter? And it reverses on me. So
Action on silver and gold. Silver's bouncing off neutral resistance, and so is gold. See if we can gain enough momentum to break that.
Beautiful on US 30. Look at that. It's gone all the way back down to our neutral support. We'll zoom in on this. Perfect. That followed our line to the T. Was waiting for the nice. Again, we can go in for a scalp on this. If we get a break, again, the 325. That's perfect. We only want 100. So we only want 100. It just depends if it crosses. It's going down lower. We'll wait in the neutral zone, so we just hang on.
Oh, it's 18-12-50. Silver's 24.024. 30 minutes till or 30 seconds till candle close. Gold's above neutral resistance. See if we can get it close above.
Yeah.
Silver's pushing up to it. 15 seconds to candle close. Broke neutral resistance on both of them. Let's see if we can close above. We'll keep going.
That US 30 is going to go. Yeah, you did it.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that break. Yeah, gold's great.
Yep.
Gold's on the move. And again, 100. Yeah, 167. Broke RSI, broke trend line. These are the confirmations we like. Silver's lagging, like you say, still in the neutral zone, but gold is looking good.
Back on this candle. Silver pushed up. Gold's pushing up.
And just so everyone knows, we'll also got our other YouTube channel, which is hopefully going to be running 24/7, which is going to be showing you setups and focusing on Bitcoin, Ether, Doge, gold, silver, and that is going to be running in conjunction with our regular sessions that we're doing now. So like and join in and subscribe to that channel as well.
That on a separate channel. We're doing that on the feed on this channel. It's on the same channel, Roy.
Yep. Yep.
It's just going to be a different feed. There'll be a different live stream for session opens, session closes. It's also live now, but you also have the same live stream that we're doing now in conjunction with a live stream for Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOGE, etc. Gold and silver pulling back off that resistance.
And of course, Friday we're going to be live with NFP. It's our favourite.
Pullback candle on gold and silver. Whew.
Yeah, rejected. Didn't quite make the grade yet. Silver's still rejecting, yeah. And we'll just wait for it to break this trend line, and then we're want to get to TP1, and if we can TP2, but it could be later on. I say we don't set crazy take profits. We don't look for big massive moves. Not on the 3 minutes. We're looking for these small moves, and that's what we scalp multiple times. That's the whole nature of how we trade and the system we use. US 30 look perfect. We've got a little pyramid indicator just to help us. And say we're in on a buy here.
US 30 is pushing up or down?
US 30 is on its way up. Yeah, US 30 is about to hit our TP on our breakout zone. Here we go. That was another nice. Oh yeah, we could have been. I just got off and done that, but we could have been on. Just on the top of that candle. That's enough for 128. It's going to break higher, or are we going to get the drop? It's going to be down to here. Could be to here, could be to here, could be to here. We don't know. Let's have the fun of it. A nice spike up.
wants to break 24. It's trying.
Yeah. I'm just looking at US 30s popping beautiful. Taking profit on that there. As I said, when it was down here, I said it hits the flat part of our baseline, our KG line, and we were up for best part of 300. Yeah, 340. We've got a break now on the RSI. So gold and silver, are they going to come down some more now? We're looking for sales. And gold. Going to set the breakout zones, our TP2 now. Look, there you go. So what we do, we adjust. The price comes down, we adjust our buy, take profits, and vice versa. The sells, we're going to sell here if this trend line is broken, and we're going to sell, and we're going to aim down to the flat part of our baseline. So this is the whole fun of scalping. This is where you've got to look for the next setup. And if it's a sell, that's fine. That's what we're going to go for. If it's a buy, we're looking at these zones here. If it's a sell, we're looking for this zone here. And again, you can work out what you potentially can get. And yep, as long as it's 100 points with spreads, commissions, that's fine. That's a great scalp. At the moment, we're just waiting because we're in this neutral zone. We want to break above, we want to break below our baseline before we can go. We could go TP1 here for 50, we could go TP2 here. Just see on gold. If US 30 is up, gold's going to go down.
There it goes.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Straight to our TP1. We're going to spike to it. Look at that. We're getting the pyramid. Our favourite little confirmation. Still want to wait for it to pop out the neutral zone. Is it going to stick? Come on. This is what we want. We want it to stick. Yes. Looks like we've got a sell. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. We've got 2 seconds to go. 2 seconds, 1, and we're in. RSI is now red. Look at that. Smash the TP. Oh, I love it. Another 100. Another 200 points there. So I said it, it's a beautiful M. That's beautiful. So we're going to come down and we're going to have a, like I say, this doesn't mean the buys are invalid. It just means we're waiting for that to come back and we adjust. Our RSI is in and out. We're looking for sales only at the moment. Now we're setting another TP. Looking at 1806. And US 30 is going to be flying. Yeah, look at that. US 30. Perfect. So we broke out of our zone. Double topping, which is what we said. It's nice when they coordinate like this. It's great. Beautiful on US 30 now. And silver. Followed suit for that. Perfect. Let's go to the next level. It's going to be 2388, you think? Before it pulls.
Support. It's 2387.
Yeah.
Short-term support zone down there.
US 13 up nice there, beautiful. Double topping. Let's see if it's going to run out of steam. 61 and RSI. Didn't quite make our zone first time around. Look, 50% now, so could be running out of juice. And then we're looking to take the sells once we get a break. This looks like a, yeah, forming. So we might get now pullbacks on gold and silver.
Might not. It's crashing that zone.
Good. RSI is down to 59. So again, we'll just wait for confirmation. Hear that? Hear the flat. Neutral now. We're back in the neutral. Getting near to the neutral. A trend line, look, you see, I didn't go green. It's kind of, again, base the neutral zone. Love that trend line. It's great. Fighting. If it goes up higher, then we're looking at 3543. Just want to get another nice sell if we can. US 30 is going back up, it's on its way. Is it going to break out of this high? 35416. Is going to do that. 81%. Then it's going to. Look at gold now. Look at gold. Perfect. Gold hit 1807, 1806, 1804. Is it going to retest? Is it going to bounce? We've got some heavy support. RSI is just crossed, so again we'd have got in for another sell from here, this candle here. 155 points, easy. and silver as well. Silver and gold, identical. Now we've got some nice support. And what do we expect? We're going to expect a nice, oh beautiful, we might get a re-entry here first. If it breaks this zone, we're going to be looking for a, yeah, we can set TPs either way, it doesn't matter. We'll take the one we get the confirmation on. We're going to fill this spike here, in which case we'll go with a sell. If RSI is going to give us that, it's looking good. We're looking at 327, we're looking at 100, this looks good. And then we'll wait for the pullback. We're going about here. This is how easy the setups can be. It's just a case of waiting. We know we're going to be taking a sell. We know we're going to try and take 100 points, 150 points on silver here. And then we're going to wait for this heavy support to play out and we're going to scalp this back up. Beautiful. Hit our TP. Perfect. Did you catch that, Justin?
Yeah.
We've got a nice re-entry. RSI broke the 20. Nice little 150. We're on to the heavy support. Might go lower yet, and we're going to get down to our extension. Looking good. Let's switch to gold. What we've got on gold. Same setup. Again, look at gold. We're waiting for the RSI to come down that 25 zone and a break here on the heavy support. See if we can get another sell. Again, this is how we work our setups. We just wait for the confirmation. We don't jump in. This is a heavy support now though, so we could get a bounce off it. We just watch how RSI performs. Otherwise, on gold we can take another. And again, we've got room. We've got 184 in here, so we can definitely get 100. And if it's a buy, then we'll wait for it to break above here. We'll wait for our cross on the RSI. Amazing today how silver, just gonna have a drink, how silver and gold are pretty much, look at them patterns, identical.
Yep. It's the reason that's what I trade, because 80% of the time you can stack trades on both silver and gold.
Yeah. And look at the flat part on the RSI. I love this now, seeing this we've created. These just give you the zones where you know where you're trading, above or below. Not seen this before. It's a great little addition. Again, just link that in with our system and price action, and away you go. So you would have got a nice little sell here. Look, easy, straight down, TP1, TP2. Don't know if we're going to get TP3. If not, well, then we're looking at a, that's a nice M, so we're looking for the W. Here we go. We're going to look for this pattern, back to the resistance. We're going to look for a retest along the trend line, and then we're going to look for a break to the upside, and we'd like to get back to our daily pivot point. So we'll go to here, perfectly. Perfect. Now I'm going to go and grab a coffee. I'll leave this running while I just grab a coffee, let you guys chat.
Right.
I'll wait for this W. It'll only be a couple of minutes, but I just want to, how long we got? We've got a bit of time yet. I want to see how this W plays out on gold. And silver as well. Now we're into the heavy support zone, so this could be hopefully going the same way. And they're synced perfect today. Again, look at that. It's going to retest, we hope, that resistance, and then retest down the trend line before, again, doing the same as gold. Back up. So we can take that. Take this line now, and we can adjust it. So you're going to be right here. That's going to be our TP2. Still got strong bears. This might not be over yet. Like I say, you know, I'm not always going to get it right bang on. It could come down to here first. That's okay. It's fine. We've wait for the RSI to pop out and go back in again. In fact, we've got a trend line forming for down, so there could still be a bit more downside yet. But we're in a heavy support zone now at 23.8, 23.7. So let's see. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go and grab a coffee. Back in a sec. And we're back. Ooh, needed that coffee. We love our coffee here. Oh, beautiful.
What do you have to do? Go get the bean?
Oh yeah, make a proper coffee, man. You know what I mean? When you're a scalper, you learn how to make coffee. It's one of the unwritten rules.
Is that what it is?
You learn to have good coffee, yeah. Yeah, I use a French press. Sorry, sir, proper. I don't mess around with instant, so yeah. Good coffee equals good scalping. What have I missed? Hey, look at that, beautiful on gold, beautiful. Just as it's going our way. Look at that pattern. I love it. Definitely. So we're still waiting for another buy on, well, this is silver then, we're still waiting for a buy on silver. Bit to break, it's bottomed out, hit that heavy support zone. Yep, and we're looking pretty much the same on gold. RSI needs to cross, and RSI is way away on silver, it's nearer on gold. They say gold's running ahead of time today, and it's running ahead, it's leading the way, it's leading silver. This is nice, especially at this time, a couple of hours after the Open, US Open. And US 30 is up and away, yes. So we can cancel the second leg for now, because we're still up and away. And we hit our breakout target, look at that. That was perfect. We had that set as a potential buy earlier on, and it hit it. That's great. Dipping back down now, it's rejecting off that resistance. And we'll be doing a Zoom call later on for everyone who's a member of our Discord group. We do regular Zoom calls to go over systems, strategies, ideas, chat, the whole thing. That's another thing you get when you join part of our Discord group. So we're going to go live for a little bit longer, and then gotta eat. That's the downside to scalping. Gotta find time to eat, drive, whatever. And then we'll be back for our own internal Zoom. And then we're doing our Asian analysis. We'll go for the Asian session tonight. We didn't yesterday because it was obviously a holiday here, but yeah, we'll do some Asian setups tonight as well. Again, that's all exclusive to our Discord group and everyone who follows us. And then all being well, we'll come back and do another live session for London tomorrow. It'd be nice to do London.
Probably won't make London, but I can definitely make New York.
Yeah. Like I say, if the markets are looking good, yeah, I can do both. I can do do a little bit of London and then have a break and then come back and we can do the New York session again. But these live sessions are great. Just want more people to join in, obviously, as and when. Nice for you, put your emails in, you've got some nice take profits. See how now we got the second leg. Is it going to come from here? This is what I'm thinking now. Do we have enough? Still have a lot of good news out there. No wait, if it breaks this zone, then we'll continue buying. This is the whole good thing about doing the AED snapshot analysis. We're not interested in the bigger time frames. They've got no relevance to us going, 100 points either way. We analyze sometimes on the 15, especially for Asian session. But our entries and exits are on three minutes, US 30 breaks this zone here, and then we're on the up again, and we already can set another level around this zone here. Look, I would say that's going to be a good resistance zone to watch for a major reversal, but for now we could have a little pullback. Will not be this far. I mean, we've got the flat baseline here, look, so again on the sell I'm looking about here. And that is 200 points. So again, I'm going for 100 if this comes off. And again, that'll be about, how many trades have I done? 25, 26 trades today. Which is kind of my limit. I hate setting targets and limits, you know what I mean? Everyone always says, over trading, under trading, all the rest of it. You've got to go with what you see in front of you, and if you get tired, that's the end of trading for me. So if I can get in 25 to 30 trades a day, that's enough. So this should be, really, that's TP1 now on the sell. We get the bounce. The breakout line is here, so it's our breakout zone. Just get rid of that TP so you can see the breakout line. Again, this is all part of the indicators. We've got our breakout zones here and here. Which are great areas for retesting, important resistance, and obviously indicate change of direction. 80% daily volume now on US 30. Yeah, we started the US session with it about 52%, so it's moved quite a way. We've had some good scalps on it so far. fairly smooth because not a lot of news, just those two news events today. Obviously the news builds up more and more with you know, pending Friday's NFP. We've got the jobs as well. So this week is more fundamental trading than TA. We'll still do TA, but obviously we know when to not look at the charts and look at what's going on in the news events. So like I say, we'll try and trade live as much as we can to show people how we do it. See now, look at the trend bar. Trend bar just give us a little bit of boost here, but you know, you want to take in the trade because we can see this resistance and the breakout. We want to see it break this zone, not just wick, breakout. And you can look at our chart at the moment. We're looking at Ethereum as well on our channel as well. That's live for you crypto fans. US 30's trying to break out. Oh, that's a nice coffee. Thank you. Again, watching RSI's in that kind of middle zone. You know, we're not looking to take any kind of trades until we get to that 75 zone and we see a kind of breakout. So amazing, I keep saying it again, people think scalping is too quick, too volatile, it can't be followed. It's what you make it. You know, with this system we're using in conjunction with price action and fundamentals, you know, we have time to make coffee, we have time to analyze, decide whether to take a trade or not. The quick part is getting in and out. That's what we try and do. But in terms of analysis, there's plenty of time to assess. You know, like I say, we know where we're looking to take buys, and we know here where we're looking to take sells. And we're not doing anything at the moment. Let's switch over to gold. And gold is perfectly running along our analysis there. In the neutral zone, which is the center of the W. And so again, we know usually to avoid trading these kind of zones unless we're really micro scalping or we've had a bad day. You know, we try and stick to these second legs where we can. Gold's still got some going as well. 78% of the daily volume achieved so far. We've got a flat baseline here, so that's a good bit of resistance. As you can see, it's telling us there on the indicator, and we're just going to literally wait for this to bounce back off this support zone before we look at taking another buy. And we want the neutral zone be looking up as well. Oh, let's check silver. And silver, really much the same. We've spiked and hit our TP1 on silver, which is great. TP2, we're not looking to achieve that until we get the second leg. Again, we're not entering any trades at the moment. We got topped out with a take profit on this level here. Got a nice support zone, which has been, again, our system's drawn that on for you. You guys who struggle to find areas of support and resistance, that's automatically drawn on here to help you. We've got our breakout zone as well, heavy supports, everything tells us that this should hold up. And silver's still got quite a bit of play. It was quite quiet in the Asian session, so we're only looking at 70% of its volume achieved so far. And again, so the neutral is crossed above our mid RSI line, which means, you know, we're looking on the top side, but we don't want any trades until we see some green. Yeah, so far some nice setups. Again, we just tend to look at, you know, 3 to 4. You know, we try and we focus on one, and we just keep a gentle eye on, you know, gold and silver. And then tonight we'll look at the JP225, the Hong Kong 50, the China 50, and the Aussie 200. And I always try and have a look at a little oil as well, black gold for the oil. But yeah, we're going to go 90 minutes. We'll probably do an hour and a half. We like to do an hour and a half stream, so we'll go to the top of the hour. And again, if I was watching this, please like, subscribe, and share. But silver looking good.
Looks like it's rejecting off that minor resistance there.
Yeah. Got a nice flat on our KG. We hit it, rejecting. We might only come back down to the breakout. Oh, look at that. That's the beautiful thing. Look at the breakout zone. See how it's flipped then? Perfect. So, you know, could come down, but could only come down to here. It's a nice support zone now. I love that, the breakout zone flip there. There's a now, and that says to me the momentum's to the upside. When the breakout zone drops lower, it means it's got to break below here to be a proper change in trend. And we're just scalping in between a bigger range between these two lines here and here. So that's great. This is some decent support. RSI still above our mid. So again, we're just going to wait. We can measure the gap here. We've got the gap at the bottom here, which is it. That's enough. Look, we can easily scalp that back to the center. 100 points. Now I've got to think about food. What's on the menu tonight? For me, scalping burgers.
Scalping burgers.
I've got some luxury.
I don't know, depends.
Where are you going to be?
Depends on what I can find in or around St. Louis, Missouri.
Beautiful. The St. Louis, is that the one with the archway?
Yes, that's the gateway to the west.
Yeah. Amazing. Now, I only remember that from a sci-fi series I used to watch where that was featured.
Yeah?
Yeah. crazy, I know.
Yep.
I'm full of random
Yep.
information. That's it.
That's where I'm gonna be.
Some barbecue then. You're in barbecue territory.
No. See, you forget I'm from Texas. I don't eat any barbecue. It's a cardinal sin.
You're not allowed to eat barbecue outside of Texas.
No. They mess it up everywhere else. I was in North Carolina over the weekend. I had to go to the AT&T store.
Yeah.
And the rep that actually helped me out, she was from the Houston area. She lived in Houston, was from Austin. So she asked me, she's like, have you tried the barbecue over here? I was like, no, I don't think so. I'm not even going to do that.
I love it. I can't wait to come back over. I've not been to, like I say, I want to come to Texas.
Yeah, it's a great place.
We've got the nice rejection. There we go. Look, we're on our way. Neutral zone. Silver's looking good. Gold's looking good. And US 30, look at that. It's broke the zone. So I wasn't watching, but we should have got in on the top of that candle there. Look, that would have been 82. We'd be looking for 100. So even though we've set a TP there, we're now on our way up for the moment. All this stuff come back down. We're going to retest the 75 zone. So this is a good solid TP for the sell. So it doesn't matter which way. We'll just adjust. And if this zone's broken, there's one resistance now, and we're going up. That's why silver and gold are ranging while US30 is making its mind up whether to continue. Zoom out, there you go, this is the target, this is the daily target we want. Struggling to break that resistance. Look at silver. Everything is struggling a little bit. It's that time of day. This is where we get a little bit of range in before we have the closeout move. And like I say, tomorrow we'll probably be live for that. But we're going to do a Zoom call tonight for our Discord members. watching. Projection around here. So we'll get them TP 1 and 2s again. This is the good thing, you see, you can set a TP level and it can hit it multiple times. You know, why change it? We hit it once, here on the way down, here on the way back up, it's going to come back up to it again. So we just leave it set and we just enter and take that same TP level. And then we look for the next one. And then we look for the next one. We've got a beautiful flat part here on our baseline. So here is a good area for a third. Now this can either be, you know, one trade where you decide to split your TPs, or whether you enter additional positions, and that's what we try to do. We usually try and enter additional positions. So it's a good habit to get into. Again, look, another 3, 4, 9, really looking for 150. So they're all valid areas before we get to our big resistance here. Okay, yeah. Rejecting now on silver. A nice class. This could be a nice little. If it breaks this trend line, we could be starting from a lower position. We could get a retest of this support zone again. Or is it going to bounce off the trend? We know this trend line well. So no panic again, no sells, no buys, nothing yet. We just wait. The trend direction is still telling us we're looking to the downside. 68%. Our trend bar is telling us, yep, there's a push down. We've got a cross in the RSI. So we could be coming down lower before we return back up again. That's fine. Again, it doesn't mean these 3 TPs are invalid. It just means they're there for the taking later on. It also means you can just bring them down, you know. I was really looking to scalp 100, 150, 200 points. You know, we just adjust, and TP3 could end up being TP6 as price climbs back through the zones. Doesn't matter. We've got 6 seconds 5 left for this candle. Yeah, it's rejected. Hasn't broke that trend line, so we're flattening out. So yeah, we're still going to wait for this buy. 5 minutes left, and then we'll call it a day on this stream. But we will be back for more live sessions. This is just the start. We're showing you guys how we do it. This is what we do 5 days a week, 7 days a week when we're doing the crypto. Let's adjust this. Okay. Just a good place to end the stream. I just want to thank anyone who's joined us and watches this, watches the replay, and learns a little bit about what we call true scalping. You know, we're not messing around here. We're dealing on small time frames. We're using price action. You know, we've got some indicators. We use fundamentals. You know, we're serious in what we do. We've been doing this a fair while now, and we're confident in our skills. And yeah, we just like sharing and want more people to join our growing community. So obviously, if you like this, like, subscribe, and you know, share, and get the website if you want to join our Discord group. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get a nice little buy here on silver, and the same on gold, and looks like we're probably going to get a nice little sell on US 30. It breaks out, breaks down below here. is coming. It's going to be a nice little break. Breaks below the zone here. Like I say, they're always opposite directions. Well, thanks again everybody for joining the stream, and yeah, we'll catch you for London session. Trade safe everybody, and see you next time.